Hello, girls, guys, or otherwise. This is Rich, and welcome to another Table Talk Thursday. Let's grab some tea, have a little tea, a little coffee, or whatever your beverage of choice is. Sit back, relax, and let's get into today's topic. As usual, I'm pulling from the Table Topics Cube. I do have a link in the description below of where you can get your own Table Talk Cube. They don't make this one, like I've said in the past, they don't make this one anymore. However, they do have other ones available. Um, so, anyway, let's sit on back, take a drink, and we'll get on into today's topic. And while you're at it, I keep on forgetting to mention this at the top of the videos. I usually say it at the end. But while you're down in the description, go ahead and hit that like button down there and hit the subscribe button as well. Help appease the algorithmic gods of YouTube. So today's topic is, when is it right to place your needs above another's? So, whew, these are some hard-hitting questions that are coming from this in the last couple weeks. Yeah, and I'm doing all these at the same time, so it's really kind of like, this cube is kind of beating me up here for some hard answers. I kind of want a fun one, just a little fun. But when is it right to place your needs above another's? I and so often with these topics, it's comes down to, it depends on the situation. Um, if my needs, like let's say financial needs, um, if my needs were that I'm myself or my children, if I had children, and spouse and whatnot, if we were going hungry and I needed to steal a loaf of bread in order to feed my family, then that would be putting my needs above somebody else's. So, in that self preservation that I spoke on last week, whenever self preservation kicks in, other things go out the window. Uh, so, financially speaking, whenever you are unable to maintain life, I think that is uh, usually an acceptable way of putting your needs above somebody else's. Um, Now, emotionally, in a relationship, it depends on whether or not the other person is, uh, how do I want to say this? If the other person is not capable or willing to put your needs in their thoughts at all. So, say you had somebody that was taking advantage of you and whatnot. You know, some people don't realize that they need to put themselves first in, in their own life and take care of their own self rather than continue to supply needs for the other person. So definitely getting out of like an abusive relationship, or one that um, would end up dragging down both parties involved. At that point, again, I would say that self-preservation does prevail, and that would be acceptable. Um, let's see. Emotionally, financially, I would say whenever it comes to personal safety, um, I can't think of a situation, but and sorry for the mic getting bumped there. Jelly wants to sit in my lap, and of course, she has no regard for the mic. Um, Come here. Say hi to everybody. Mwah! Yeah, you don't like to be picked up. That's what happens whenever you get on my lap in the middle of a video. Um, So, in a physical sense, putting your needs of, again, we go back to the situation of somebody being in an abusive relationship, putting your needs of safety and security above somebody else's need to, I guess, vent, or uh, find a less than acceptable outlet for their emotions. Let's say that, probably the easiest way of going about that. Um, I think those types of situations, you need to remove yourself as quickly and uh, as expeditiously as possible. I think that is very important, and I'm totally there for that. And now you got fur in my mouth. Um, Other than that, I can't think of any other types of situations that are coming to mind, but again, whenever it comes to self-preservation, I would say that that is the right time to put yourself first, to make sure that you yourself are taken care of. This can also go for families too, taking into consideration that, like, I have family members on Facebook who are huge supporters of a um, less than reputable individual in a high level of government that is no longer there. Let's just say that guy. Um, that are big supporters of that guy. And they will say some toxic things, or they are extreme right wing type of individuals, conservative individuals that will spout hatred and whatnot on my Facebook page, and I cannot deal. My brother recently has done this, and he's not even conservative, oddly enough, but he thinks he's right about this guy. Um, so yeah, in that type of situation, it is better for me to put my needs first, in my mental needs first, and expel him from my life, my Facebook feed and whatnot. There's other reasons why we haven't talked in so long, but um, after a certain point, it gets to be that I have to look out for myself, and I have to look out for my mental stability and my mental capability to deal with the BS that is out there. So I think in those situations where it's your mental ability and your uh, physical self-preservation, I think those are right situations. That I think that's whenever it's right to put your needs in front of others. Others, they might have the need to be right, or to proselytize their religion or their belief system and whatnot. And whenever it combats with my mental well-being, I ain't having it. So anyway, let me put that one away. That was today's Table Talk Thursday. Again, a pretty short video, about probably going to be about 10 minutes long. So anyway, that's all that I have for today. Again, I'm doing all these pretty well in advance. I'm already into, this is going to air on March 4th, so marching forth along. And yeah, so I think I'm going to have, by the time I'm done here, I'm going to have up to April all complete in one day. And that's a good feeling, getting this far ahead and whatnot. So anyway, yeah, just plowing right through them. Uh, that's all that I have for today, though. Join me, not tomorrow, on Saturday. Um, Whenever you're seeing this on a Thursday, join me on Saturdays for our Witchy Book Club series. We are currently going through the Inner Temple of Witchcraft, so I will see you guys then. Until next time, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.